What's up everybody, this is Ethanol10 here, and welcome back to the Autist SMP. Today we're going to be working on a little bit more on the progression, as well as a few other things, because it has been a little while since I've uploaded a video on the SMP, and I wanted to give you all guys a bit of an explanation as to that. So, first thing you may wonder is, Ethan, this is not the island. And you may also wonder, Ethan, what happened to the core? The accent color is no longer amethyst, and instead lying concrete. I'm going to give you an explanation to that. So, about 2 weeks ago, we decided to restart the server. Epic, Delta, Zephyrus, we all decided to restart the server. So, I wanted to get back to the point of which I was in the previous episode, and I didn't want to start recording until I got back to that point. So that's what I've been working on all this time. And you might realize I'm obviously using a bunch of client-side mods, such as the minimap here, some things with my inventory, I've got just enough items, I've got legendary tooltips, etc. But, you know what else I got? Much better. Much better. Okay, with that out of the way, I want to give y'all guys a bit of an explanation of everything new in the server, as well as just a general tour of the area. So, I'm going to let my editing me take over and give you a bit of a recap of everything on the server. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Zeal Review. Today we will be reviewing the hotspots of the new Autist SMP grounds. We will be covering in-depth subjects and aspects of each location and where they are located. First we have the Obsidian Manor. The famed warrior Delta resides in this handcrafted Obsidian mansion, complete with watchtowers and guest houses, as well as a sturdy wall surrounding the property. The exterior consists of a constant palette of magenta stained glass and crying obsidian, both of which are arranged in a layer pattern, really giving off the vibe of sweet and moist cake. Inside features a very atmospheric vibe consisting of an even blend of soul blue and dim purple lighting. The rooms of this building have all the necessities for a well-kept warrior, including a secure storage/bedroom and an up-kept enchantment room for all your warrior needs. Not to mention the trophy that stands as the first thing you see when entering. Second, we have Epic's Wooden Shack. While this house doesn't look like much, it still holds the necessities for your average Minecrafter. The build still keeps itself humble while providing a simplistic lifestyle, featuring a quaint little farm in front of the building. And for the interior, there's a gallery of ominous banners obtained from its previous victories. Next, we have Zephyrus's Dirt Hut, a small but effective house made literally out of topsoil, complete with a kitchen to make mud pies and a jukebox to listen to bluegrass country music. And to top it off, we have the pristine condition Dirt Vault. I'm not sure what possessed you to build this house, Zeph, but it sure is a work of pure, effortless artwork. And lastly, we have the Core Foundation, the central of Zeal headquarters and the living quarters of yours truly. The exterior now features lime concrete accent color rather than the original retextured amethyst color. The interior now features a large chandelier, in addition to the floating lights, giving a real atmospheric vibe of the cosmos. The lighting consists entirely of cool lighting, consisting of end rods, sea lanterns, and crying obsidian. And if you thought that was it, you would be wrong. You see, Zeal Headquarters is the most infrastructural faction on the server, having access to several farms, the basic mob farm, raid farm, and sand duper, just to name a few. Truly a feat of engineering. That's all there is to review on the new Autist SMP grounds. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm your host, Ethan, and this has been Zeal Reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little recap. Now you know of the area and what this place has to offer. But today, you may be wondering, what exactly are we doing? Well, today, we're going to be working on a beacon. I want a beacon. because it's going to be crucial in digging out an area, making a storage system, and just overall automating everything that's going to be on this base. So, without further ado, let's get straight to work on making the killing chamber. Oh wait, I almost forgot to mention something. So, as you know, I'm using a bunch of client-sided mods. I have this mod called Do a Barrel, which allows my elytra to do crazy things like this. Cool, cool. So, here's my plan for the killing chamber. Obviously, we're dealing with the wither. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig underground, make a killing chamber, line it in obsidian, and make a long drop chute where I can kill him with my newfound weapon, the quad. So yeah, that's something I managed to obtain in between episodes while the server restarted. I managed to get a mace and just decked it out with density 4. Sorry, no, that's density 5. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. There's a stony shore right here, so we're going to just start digging. So, from what I remember from my calculations, in order to be able to one-shot wither with a density 5 mace, we need a stack of blocks down. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Man, are you serious? That had to be a water. It had to be a water cave. Alright, we're not digging there. Alright, here we are. Here's the bottom of the killing chamber. So, obviously we need to dig out an area to actually spawn the wither. Now, obviously, so this is all going to be lined in obsidian. So let's see. The floor is going to be lined in obsidian. So there's the floor. The wall. And yes, I know the wither can technically break obsidian. The idea of obsidian is not to stop the wither from breaking it, but to slow the wither down. I don't want him moving around very much, at least not very easily. And I've done some calculations. Just even one layer of obsidian is enough to keep the wither in one spot long enough for me to take a few tries with the mace. Now with that dug out, we need to, well, go get the obsidian. Oh, shoot. So, I luckily prepared for this and went ahead and dug a ton of obsidian. So, let's go ahead and grab that. I have it in a struggle box. Or I had the struggle box in my inventory. Silly me. But we still do need to get a few things while we're here. We need a block of soul sand and a ton of kelp. The reason for that is, as you know, we're making a killer chamber and then a long drop chute for me to fall down with my quad. So, obviously you need a quick way to get up there, and the mod that I have makes it kind of unconventional to fly straight up with an elytra. So I'm going to make a soul sand elevator. Get out of my house. The last thing we need is another bucket of water and a half slab. So, tools... I don't think I have an extra bucket of water. I might have to make another... Oh wait, nope, never mind, we do. Alright. Water clutch this. Perfect. Yeah, that's how we do it. There we go. This is the killing chamber, guys. So I do that. I get the kelp. Go ahead down. But yeah, this will allow me to place the bubble columns. Perfect. Alright, now we can head towards the nether and start working on wither skeleton skulls. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. But it's gonna be a while. That's one thing for sure. Have you guys ever seen low riding elytra flying? I butchered that. I absolutely butchered that. Alright, but it's okay. We're good. We're here. Okay, that took a lot less time than I thought it would, but I finally have the rest of the wither skeleton skulls. Alright. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Here we go. Bam! Just like that. Just like that. We have the Nether Star now. Time to go make the beacon. Time to go make the beacon. Obsidian, the glass, and the Nether Star. We have a beacon. Now for the excruciating parts. I am going to make a beacon, which means we need the pyramid. And I'm not going to do a measly 9-block pyramid with a 3x3 base. No, I'm making a full beacon. I want to be able to insta-mine that stone. So, what we need to do is just chop down a bunch of wood. I just need a ton and a ton and a ton of wood. Because we're going to be trading with Fletchers to get all those emeralds. Obviously, we're going to see how much emeralds we can get from this amount of wood. We can then figure out a quota. We're not a quota, but a... We can calculate how much and how many emeralds I'll regularly get. And how often I'm going to be able to get them. But before I do actually go ahead and get all those emeralds, what I want to do is I want to start a raid. So I can get the Hero of the Village effect. So let's go ahead and get some of those extra ominous potions I have in here and crucial items. Alright. Just this guy. Alright. Almost died in the process. So how many emeralds are we going to be able to get with the wood I've managed to collect? Sir. 19 sticks. Oh my gosh. Yes, please.
A few moments later.
So with the Hero of the Village effect, we can expect to get roughly a stack of emeralds from 2 spruce trees. That's a pretty good haul, if I'm going to be honest. How many blocks does that equate to? 6 emerald blocks. Let me go ahead. I don't have any other emeralds. Okay. Wait, no, I do have other emeralds. They're in my ender chest. What am I thinking? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and work on grinding these emeralds off camera, and we will come back to it once I have all the emeralds needed for the beacon.
One eternity later.
Okay, guys. It took me forever, but I think I finally have all the emeralds. 4 whole stacks of emeralds. Basically, the whole process of this is just growing a bunch of trees, chopping them down, turning them into sticks, trading to the villagers to get those emeralds, turning said emeralds into blocks, rinse and repeat. This took at least 3 hours. I'm telling you, it was painful. I do, however, want to build a building for the beacon, kind of like what I did with the core. So, we're going to make an overdrive projector, alright? Okay, there's the exterior wall done. We are going to start working on the top side next. So we're going to need orange concrete, because this is a overdrive projector after all. So we're going to have to get some orange concrete and put that into the sand duper. Alright, so we need a bit of gravel. I have some right here. Need a bit of sand, which I have some right here. Now I need orange dye. Yoink. Now we need to go ahead over to the sand duper. You guys get to see this thing in action. Honestly, it's really satisfying to watch. And I only need to let it run for like a couple minutes. It's extremely efficient. Okay, the process is simple. Really, okay? All I do is turn it on. And then I hop in. Just like that. We start getting a ton of orange concrete. Honestly, you got to agree, this is extremely satisfying to watch. If you look at the resources, already we're getting stacks. We're already getting stacks. This has been barely running for like, what, 30 seconds? Now we have to go through the painstaking process of turning most of this into actual concrete. Alright, yeah, let's see how 3 stacks of orange concrete does. Dang, that is an extremely vibrant orange. Now, of course, I have to get a picture of a... But yeah, of course I have to get a picture of an overdrive projector. I have to get a picture of an overdrive projector so I can copy it. So let me do that real quick. Okay. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty simple. Oh, let me get some more blocks of deep slate. Ah, no. There we go. So let's see. See how far this actually goes. So for the first block, let's see, let's try something like... How's that look? I think that looks better. I think that looks a lot better. Alright, now let's make this. Looking up? Yep, perfect. That's all I have to do. There we go. You have the one beacon here, fully powered. That's awesome, but it's asymmetrical. Yes, it is asymmetrical. If I leave it like that, someone's OCD is gonna kick in. So, how do I fix this? By pushing myself to get another 3 beacons. Hey, why don't I torture myself with this? I have to get 9 more freaking weather skeletons.
2 hours later.
Well, I finally got all the wither skeleton skulls I need. That took literal ages. But now with that done, you guys get to see the fun part. Now with this, we can finally go build the last 3 beacons. We're on home stretch, guys. We're on home stretch. This is why I got myself a bunch of extra emerald blocks, so I could finish off the last little bit of the pyramid, so all the beacons would fit. We even have more to spare. Alright. That was so satisfying. Oh my gosh. Alright, this one, speed, this one can be strength, and this one can be resistance. Not really big on jump boost. There we go. Now as long as I'm within the confines of my base, I'm always gonna have those buffs. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did making it. If you guys want to support me, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And I say the plan from this point forward is I'm going to do some building in between episodes to help make this look like a real ministry base. But until then, as usual, see you all next time.